Very good morning to you. Objective geology, multiple choice questions with answers. This is the solved question paper of Aligarh Muslim University 2020 question paper. And I hope this solved question paper is useful for various competitive exams like CSIR, NET, GATE, GSI and other competitive exams. Welcome to set 2. First question. In India, diamond is found associated with kimberlite pipe in the options given are A. Singhbhum, B. Udaipur, C. Majgaon and D. Mayurbhanj. The correct option goes as C. Majgaon. Majgaon is a state in India where diamonds are found associated with a geological pipe, though the pipe is specifically classified as lamproid rather than a typical kimberlite pipe. The Majgaon pipe in Madhya Pradesh in India's largest industrial diamond mine. It is located in the Panna district near the town of Panna. Next question. In geobotanical prospecting, Douglas fir plant is considered to indicate A. Nickel, B. Arsenic, C. Copper and D. Silver. The correct option goes as B. Arsenic. The Douglas fir plant it is used in geobotanical prospecting to indicate arsenic because its ash can show high concentration of arsenic in areas with underlying mineralization, acting as a pathfinder element even when soil samples show little or no anomaly. This biogeochemical technique utilizes the plant's ability to absorb and accumulate arsenic in its tissues, providing a detectable indicator of concealed ore deposits, particularly gold and other metals associated with arsenic mineralization. Next question. Ozone layer is part of, very simple and straightforward question, A. Troposphere, B. Mesosphere, C. Stratosphere and D. Exosphere. Ozone layer is part of stratosphere. The ozone layer is a region of higher ozone concentration found in the Earth's stratosphere, specifically within the altitude range of approximately 10 to 50 kilometers above the surface. This vital layer of atmosphere absorbs the majority of the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation, protecting life on the Earth. Next question. The texture in which ovoid alkali feldspar is surrounded by overgrowth of plagioclase is A. Spinifex, B. Ophitic, C. Rapakivi and D. Graphic. The correct option goes as C. Rapakivi. The Rapakivi texture is characterized by ovoid or oval shaped alkali feldspar crystals that are surrounded by a mantle or overgrowth of plagioclase. This texture is common in granitoid rocks and provides clues about magmatic processes such as magma mixing. So the texture in which ovoid alkali feldspar is surrounded by overgrowth of plagioclase is Rapakivi. C is the correct option. Next question. European anomaly is chiefly controlled by A. Plagioclase, B. Olivine, C. Orthopyroxene and D. Clinopyroxene. The correct option goes as A. Plagioclase. The European anomaly in geological samples is chiefly controlled by redox conditions and the presence and crystallization of plagioclase feldspar. In oxidizing environments, UU3+ is more stable and disperses into the melt, causing a negative European anomaly. When plagioclase crystals and removes the europium from the melt. In reducing environments, europium plus 2, it can be incorporated into minerals like plagioclase or it can be present as a surface coating on other minerals, which can result in a positive europium anomaly. So European anomaly is chiefly controlled by plagioclase. A is the correct option. Next question. Which one does not belong to Barrovian sequence? A. Chloride zone, B. Cordierite zone, C. Starlite zone and D. Sillimanite zone. The correct option goes as B. Cordierite zone. A cordierite zone generally does not belong to the Barrovian sequence of metamorphism because it forms under low pressure conditions, while the Barrovian sequence is defined by higher pressure minerals such as kyanite. Cordierite along with the andalusite are characteristic minerals of the lower pressure Buchan metamorphic facies series, which contrasts with the higher pressure kyanite bearing facies of the Barrovian sequence. So cordierite zone does not belong to Barrovian sequence. Next question. Which one is not a foliated rock? The choices are A. Granophyllus, B. Migmatitic gneiss, C. Schist and D. Gneiss. The correct option goes as A. Granophyllus. A granophyll is a non-foliated metamorphic rock with a granular, non-layered texture consisting of interlocking equidimensional crystals. The defining characteristic of a granophyll is its complete or nearly complete lack of foliation and lineation. So granophyll is not a foliated rock. A is the correct option. Next question. Which one is contact metamorphic facies? A. Blue schist, B. Green schist, C. Eclogite, and D. Sanidinite. The correct option goes as D. Sanidinite. The sanidinite facies is associated with high temperature, low pressure conditions found in contact metamorphism, particularly in xenoliths with igneous intrusions or the inner zones of contact areoles. It represents the highest grade of thermal metamorphism characterized by high temperatures that can approach partial melting and the absence of hydrous minerals. Next question. Omphosite and pyrope are the characteristic minerals of A. Amphibolite, B. Granulite, C. Eclogite, and D. Hornblende hornfels. The correct option goes as C. Eclogite. Omphosite, a green clinopyroxene, and pyrope, a magnesium-rich garnet, are the characteristic and defining minerals of eclogite, a high-pressure metamorphic rock which is formed under extreme conditions. These two minerals are essential components with neither typically exceeding 75% by volume, and their presence in combination is a key indicator for indicating or identifying eclogite. So omphosite and pyrope are characteristic minerals of eclogite. C is the correct option. Next question. A rock which does not show the primary cohesion is A. Myelonite, B. Cataclasite, C. Pseudotachylite, and D. Fault gouge. The correct option goes as D. Fault gouge. Fault gouge is a type of fault rock which is characterized by its lack of primary cohesion and its fine-grained, often clayey matrix. So it forms the cataclastic deformation of rocks within a fault zone, resulting in an incoherent mass of rock that can be easily broken into its constituent grains. So a rock which does not show the primary cohesion is fault gouge. D is the correct option. Next question. The diagnostic minerals in the blue schist facies: A. Lasonite, B. Sillimanite, C. Hornblende, and D. Actinolite. The correct option goes as A. Lasonite. Lasonite is considered as a diagnostic mineral of the blue schist facies, though it can be replaced by other minerals like epidote or conditions change. Along with the blue amphiboles like glucophane and garnet, lasonite indicates the high pressure, low temperature conditions found in subduction zones, making it as a key indicator of the geological processes. So the diagnostic mineral in the blue schist facies is lasonite. A is the correct option. Next question. The study of grain size of sediments is called A. Granulometry, B. Petrography, C. Morphometry, and D. Kurtosis. The correct option goes as A. Granulometry. The study of the grain size of the sediments is known as granulometry or grain size analysis. It is a routine laboratory technique used in the geological sciences to analyze the distribution of particle size in sediments, providing insights into the depositional environment and sedimentary processes. So the study of grain size of sediments is called granulometry. A is the correct option. Next question. Crystals without plane or center of symmetry may occur in two positions that are mirror images of one another as right and left-handed forms are called A. Twin, B. Similar, C. Coaxial, and D. Enantiomorphous. Crystals that lack a plane or center of symmetry and exist in non-superimposable mirror images like right and left hands are called enantiomorphous or chiral. This property of chirality, it makes them optically active, meaning they rotate plane polarized light in opposite directions. Next question. Which of the following class of tetragonal system is normal class? A. 4 by m, 2 by m, 2 by m. B. 422, C. 4 mm, and D. 42m. The correct option goes as 4 by m, 2 by m, 2 by m. Class of tetragonal system is considered as a normal class. Next question. Which of the following mineral is best studied under reflected light microscope? The options are A. Muscovite, B. Microcline, C. Galena, D. Hornblende. The correct option goes as C. Galena. Galena is best studied using a reflected light microscope because it is an opaque mineral that absorbs or scatters light instead of transmitting it, making it unsuitable for transmitted light microscopy. Reflected light microscopy examines a mineral's surface features and properties, which is essential for analyzing opaque minerals like galena. So, galena is best studied under reflected light microscope. C is the correct option. Next question. A mineral has two cleavages set at angles of 56 and 124. Then the mineral belongs to A. Feldspar, B. Amphibole, and C. Pyroxene, D. Olivine. The correct option goes as B. Amphibole. Amphibole has the cleavages that sets at angles of 56 and 124, whereas pyroxenes have cleavage angles set at 87 and 93. So the correct option goes as B. Amphibole. Next question. Which of the following statement is more appropriate for calcite for its thin section study? The options are A. High relief, high order interference colors. B. High relief isotropic. C. Low relief, low order interference colors. D. Pleochroic and high order interference colors. The correct option goes as A. High relief, high order interference colors. In a thin section, calcite displays very high relief and very high order interference colors, which often appears as pale or pearl whites due to its extremely high birefringence, that is the difference between its refractive indices. The relief also exhibits a distinctive twinkling effect as the stage is rotated. Next question. Turbidity currents are commonly deposit A. Shale, B. Limestone, C. Arkose, and D. Greyvake. The correct option goes as a D. Greyvake. Turbidity currents commonly deposit Greyvake. Greyvake is a type of sandstone that forms in deep marine environments, which is characterized by a high percentage of mud-sized matrix and poorly sorted angular grains of quartz, feldspar, and rock fragments. So the rapid deposition from these underwater avalanches or powerful turbidity flows creates the distinctive mixed sediment deposits known as turbidites. So turbidity currents commonly deposit Greyvake. D is the correct option. Next question. In the Bandhara craton, manganese ores are restricted to A. Sasar group, B. Sakoli group, C. Dongar group, and D. Basement gneiss and granites. The correct option goes as A. Sasar group. The major manganese ore deposits of the Bandhar craton are found within the Precambrian rocks of the Sasar group, particularly in the Bandhara district as established by early geological surveys. These deposits are often associated with Mansar formation and consist of high temperature manganese oxide and manganese silicate or gondite ores, which are considered to be of original sedimentary origin. So in Bandhara craton, manganese ores are restricted to Sasar group. A is the correct option. Next question. Which of the following is the correct sequence of ophiolite from top to bottom? The options are A. Layered gabbro followed by pillow basalt, sheeted dikes and peridotite. B. Peridotite followed by sheeted dike and pillow basalt and layered gabbro. C. Pillow basalt, sheeted dikes followed by layered gabbro and peridotite. And D. Pillow basalt, layered gabbro followed by sheeted dike and peridotite. So the correct option goes as C. Pillow basalt, sheeted dike, layered gabbro and peridotite. The correct sequence of an ophiolite from top to bottom is pelagic sediments, pillow basalts, sheeted dikes, gabbro, cumulative peridotite, and tectonized peridotite. And this sequence, it reflects the layers of oceanic crust and upper mantle that have been thrust onto a continent. Next is the tips to prepare for the competitive exam. In continuation for the last video, I'm making these tips for the competitive exam. So in addition to that, I'm giving. So number one, create a study plan. So what type of exam and how many reading hours are needed exactly for that exam. So for that, you have to prepare a timetable for each exam. So for that, create a study plan. It is very important. And second point, it is analyze the syllabus. How you are going to analyze the syllabus, it makes a very important. That means what are the easy chapters are there in that syllabus and what are the difficult things are there. You can make a red mark and then you can write it down all the exam difficult things so that you can plan accordingly. So this is analyzing the syllabus and is there the syllabus is objective or descriptive pattern. in what way you have to write the exam. So like that, analyzing the syllabus is very important. And the next step is you have to arrange all the study material which you have. So nowadays there are so many materials are in the available internet. People like you may confuse like what material I have to read. For that, you have to study the reference books. So in the next video, I'll make what are the good important reference books. So for this, please rely on the standard books. Referred material is there, and then textbooks. Minimum 8 to 10 textbooks are needed, and like apart from that, you had to read the NCERT syllabus, and then all those other stuff is there. So first thing is arrange the study material. Don't go for the simple and vague materials. So go for the preferred reference standard textbooks. So this is very important. Next is understand the exam pattern. So what type of exam it is there and what is its pattern? Suppose if it is a descriptive or it is objective, and how much authenticity you are preparing for descriptive exam. So whether you are good at writing or that particular points, like if it is descriptive, 2 marks question or 5 marks question or 10 marks questions, like that, what is the pattern is there? And you have to understand that one, and you have to make the notes accordingly. Fifth point, make your own notes. So why this plays a very crucial, because now you say that means you have lots of loads of syllabus or material are there, but your own notes make an important criteria in passing through the exam. Because if you write the notes, this we will have more memory and you can memorize more, and then you can practice this, and you will have 100% confidence that yes, I have understand this one and I have make a notes, and then you can memorize very well. In that for that case, you need a picture or image format of any topic. Suppose if you take any topic like in glaciers, or then suppose if you think meandering of rivers, or then drainage patterns, or anything in geomorphology, or texture patterns in petrology, or joints, or particular strike slip faults, or in structural geology, anything. For that, what is the important thing is you have to make a picture of that. You have to take a pencil, and then you have to write make the diagram of that, so that you can understand more, and then you can this picture format, it will give, or image format, this will have a long-term memory. And another important is table format. Suppose if any structure of silicates or anything it is there, you have to make in the table format, so that it's easy to note it, and then you can copy, and then you can make like some number of things are there, like how you can make it in a what you can say, that that format, you repeatedly you have to see that, and then you can practice that. So picture or image and table format, it plays an important thing for a descriptive exam. So make your own notes according to that, and then seek guidance. So this is very important, because nowadays you are preparing so much, of course that's good, but how much guidance you are needed. Suppose for the any exam, you can talk to your teacher or mentor, or you can with chit chat with the seniors or friends, and you can share your material, and you can take the guidance from them. And because every point makes an important thing. And another important step is stay motivated. So why? Because you have to stay motivated. Someday, or some days you do good, and some other days you feel very bad, or sometimes some functions or something, some disturbances will be there. Of course, even though you have to be stay motivated, and every time whenever you are sharing the material with your students or friends, or anybody is there, you had to be motivated that yes, I am going to secure this exam within that stipulated time period. This is very important. Always you have to be motivated, and then you can make a phone call to your friends or teachers, or that yes, I'm good at this point, I'm not this, like this. You can always be stay motivated, and don't desperate at any cost. And another important thing is eliminate distractions. Nowadays digital mania is there, means every time you have to see your mobile, and everything is available in the mobile. That means either it is positive way or negative way. So number of distractions or notifications or then social media, everything will be there. So you had to eliminate all these distractions. And the other important pointing is visualization. What is this visualization? Everybody knows that visualization means if you see and repeatedly any particular pattern or a type, and then you can become what you thoughts becomes things. So that's why your thoughts always should be motivated, and your thoughts should always be inspired, and your thought should have a good thought that yes, I'm going to crack this exam within this time period. Hook or crook, I am going to solve that, or I'm going to secure that position, or anything you can plan, whatever be be, and give a specified time period for that daily. Sit in a calm place and then visualize already that you have got the exam, or you have appointed as an officer or geologist or something or so on. And this process, it makes the things very um, promptly. So this visualization. So, and another important thing is sleep well. Most of the people, they read so much and then they will be frustrated and yes, I have read this much. But the thing is, you have to sleep well. Minimum sleep hours are very, very, very important so that your brain will be active. And for that, minimum 6 to 8 hours sleep is very essential. So these are the tips overall. Just I will repeat. First is to create a study plan, and second is you have to analyze the syllabus, and third is arrange all the study material, keep in files at one place for any one particular exam, and then understand the exam pattern, what type of syllabus is there, how many marks, and then what type of whether it is a what you can say that objective or descriptive, and make your own notes. That means take a book always with you, carry notes, and a book with always carry a notes. And that notes, it should contain any picture or image or any table format which are difficult to remember, so that if you write and practice every day, that will become very easy. And another important thing is seek guidance from your teacher or professors or mentors or seniors or friends, whoever maybe website, or give it will give some complete guidance. And another important thing is stay motivated, always be motivated, stay inspired, and to discuss and have good groups, join in good groups so that you will be having you will be connected. And eliminate distractions. What is eliminate distractions? Because the digital distractions will be there, and then mental distractions will also be there. Something, sometimes you may read more and then you feel that, oh, I may forget or something like that. You will have that desperate feeling. So eliminate all these distractions and have a clear goal, and then have visualization. Everyday practice thrice or number of times as convenient to you. So this visualization is a very, 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 very crucial step, which is for any competitive exam preparation. And last thing is sleep well. So don't stress too much. Have a minimum stress, and then for that you had to make your brain sharp so that you can remember more. So that you had to sleep well. So these are the 10 tips what I have given, and see you in the next video. These are some of the suggested books. Hope you can take a photocopy or screenshot. Thank you for your time. See you in the next video.